Last class, yes, switch on your video fast. In the last class, we have studied about the androecium part, right? Up to androecium. Now we are going to study that's the gynoecium. Gynoecium, it's a female reproductive part of flower, right? We have learned three walls of flower. Outermost that we call calyx, unit sepal. Then inner to that corolla, unit petals. Inner to that androecium wall, and that unit we call stamen. Now the next wall, that's the gynoecium. Gynoecium has three parts. I can say that three parts. Basal part we call ovary. Then long tubular structure, style, and then topmost part of the style that we call stigma. Ovary, then long slender tubular structure we call style, and on the style stigma is there. Okay, stigma shapes are vary. It might be in branch shape, feather shape, oval shape. Shapes are vary. But in general, we call it a stigma. Topmost part of the gynoecium we call a stigma. Now, so gynoecium unit we called carpel. Gynoecium unit we call carpel, right? Meaning one ovary, style, and stigma. It's a one carpel. Then if many carpels, suppose two carpels, so two ovary, two style, two stigma. Three carpels are there in one flower. Three ovary, three style, three stigma. Like this. Basic unit is which one? That's this structure, that's the ovary, style, and stigma. We call carpel. Now, so gynoecium is made up of one or more carpels. Next, carpel divided into three parts: ovary, style, and stigma. Ovary, that's the basal enlarged part. This one is the basal enlarged part in which ovules are born. Right? Ovary in which ovules are enclosed or ovules are born, that we call the ovary, which is a basal part. Next, after that, second part, that's the style. Style, which is a long, slender, elongated tubular structure. It makes a connection between the stigma and ovary. Then the topmost part that we call stigma, you know, when pollination occur, when pollens that reach to the female flower, right? First, it sit on the stigma, and from where stigma has the receptivity. Stigma has the receptivity for these pollen grains. So stigma decides whether this pollen should be grow or not. Meaning what? This pollen should be form pollen tube or not. That thing is decided by this stigma. So that's why we call stigma has receptivity. Remember, stigma has receptivity. Stigma decides whether this pollen we develop that pollen tube or not. Right? How? That we will study in 12th standard. Just now remember this much is enough. Right? So basal part we call ovary in which ovules are born. Then next to that elongated tubular structure we call style, and on the style stigma is present which has the receptivity for the pollen grains, right? Next, inside the, see, one thing is fact, when fertilization occur, right, when fertilization occur, if you remember in angiosperm we have discussed in detail how the fertilization takes place, that pollens reach to the stigma. Remember that pollen tube formation, inside that two male gametes form, first vegetative and generative, and then from generative two male gametes are developed, right? So when fertilization takes place, this ovary, fertilization takes place, then this ovary converts into fruit. and ovules convert into seed. Right? हम जो fruit observe करते हैं, fruit which is a edible part, right? Which we can eat. So that imagine just कि before fertilization वो ovary है, and inside the fruit the seeds are there. Before fertilization they are ovules, right? So in some of the fruit, okay, one line is there, in ovary either single ovule is present or many ovules are present, right? To make it easy, you know, ovary ultimately converts into fruit and ovules convert into seed. So in that case, do you know any fruit in which only single seed is present? Ayushi, bolo.
Mango.
Yes, correct. Mango, right? Even avocado. So in that single seed is present, meaning what? See, जितने ovules होंगे उतने आपको seeds मिलने वाले after fertilization. Okay, simple concept is there. So in this mango, avocado, in that only single ovule is present. Can you give me example of fruit in which many seeds are present? Means indirectly we can say that many ovules are there. Sure.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Maitri.
Apple.
Apple. Arpita.
Orange.
Arpita. बोलो. Zeel.
Ma'am, orange.
Orange. हाँ correct. Zeel.
Banana.
हाँ.
Banana.
Banana में seeds नहीं होते. Banana is a seedless fruit. Kirtan.
Ma'am, papaya.
Papaya. Correct. So many eggs. Chiku. Simple. Right? Even lemon. लेमन में सीड्स है. आप वेजिटेबल्स भी ले सकते, यू नो, वाटर गर्ड, बीटर गर्ड, दूधी, करेला, इन दैट आल्सो सीड्स आर देयर, राइट? सो simple thing that some of the ovaries are there, okay, some of the flowers in which ovaries there only which possess single ovule, some are in which many ovules are there. बोलिए, क्लियर है दिस लाइन? नेक्स्ट thing, that placenta term. Okay, ovary, this is the ovary. Suppose we consider over here the placenta is present on which the ovule is arranged, right? So in each ovary, okay, remember, in each ovary ovules are attached. These ovules are attached to the ovary. That point we call placenta. Remember, that point we call the placenta. You know, humans may be ऐसा होता है, suppose this is the maternal uterus, right? This point over here, that's the fetus embryo development starts. The umbilical cord, this stalk like structure, and then baby develop. Same यहाँ पे भी है. So this one we call actually placenta. This one become placenta. This one is a cord structure, right? So over here, understand that ovary is there. Next part, this one is this ovule, and this part where these two structures connect, ये ovule का stalk है, right? This is the stalk, ovule. Next, here the ovary is there. So this point where this both are attached, this one we call placenta. It's a very soft structure, cushion-like structure. Okay, it's a very soft cushion-like structure that we call placenta. All of you clear what is placenta? It makes a connection between the ovary and ovule. Now next, some of the flowers are there. In there, many carpels are present. More than one. बोलिए मैत्री.
Ma'am, is the whole stalk called placenta or the adjoining part is known as placenta?
Only this joining. Stalk we call funicle. This is the ovule. This is the stalk that we call funicle. And here the placenta is there. This is the ovary, suppose. So ye point, this one we call only placenta. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Next. So in some of the flower, either single carpel is there. In some of the flower, many carpels are there. Right? Single, so that we call monocarpellary condition. Monocarpellary condition. Mono meaning single carpel is present. In some of them, many carpels are present. Okay, more than one. Many carpels are present. We call polycarpellary condition. Poly meaning many. Right? Now, polycarpellary condition further divided into two. Many carpels are there. Either all these carpels are free from each other. First understand. Either all these carpels are free from each other. Meaning what? Individually we can observe. This is the, suppose 3 ovaries are there, 3 carpels are there. So we can clearly make out that 3 ovary, 3 style and 3 stigma. Understand this polycarpellary condition in that fused one and free condition. Then you can easily understand next topic, that's the placentation. Right? So this one we can say that free condition, and that we call apocarpus. Apo meaning free, carpus meaning carpels. Apocarpus. So first condition over here, apocarpus. Polycarpellary apocarpus meaning many carpels are present, but they are free from each other. They are not fused. Okay. Now, if they are fused, then looks like a what? Over here, one ovary, second ovary, third ovary. These all are fused with each other. It make a one compartment. Fuse nahi the to kya lagte the 1, 2 and 3. Right? Individual 1, 2 and 3. Earlier diagram if you remember. Right? When they are fused with each other, each and every, that's the carpel. 3 ovaries are fused. Over here 3 styles are there, they are also fused, so make a one style like structure. And then on that stigma is present. Stigma is also fused. Stigma generally, okay, in this type of condition bifurcated type. इसमें देखो आपको 3 ब्रांच जैसे स्ट्रक्चर दिख रहे हैं ऐसे. That thing indicates here 3 carpels are present. And when we take a section, you know, simply if I can give you example, tomato. Yes or no? टोमेटो के स्लाइस करते हैं हम, सैंडविच, राइट? टोमेटो स्लाइस. So in tomato, even in capsicum, if you have observed in slice, पता है यहाँ पे सेंटर में सारे सीड्स होते हैं. इन दिस पार्ट ऐसा ऑब्जर्व किया है आपने? This is the one part of ovary, this is the second, one and second, right? So this thing indicates, see, अगर हम देखेंगे, so this is the one fruit. Externally, when we observe, it's a one fruit. So we think about what? In that one ovary is present, yes or no? But when we take a section, transverse section, at that time we realize that over here, that not only single carpel, here 2 carpels are present. This one is one, this one is second one. आप देखो लेडी फिंगर्स, लेडीज फिंगर में भी कट करते हैं ना, तो ऐसे आपको पार्टीशंस मिलते हैं, पता है? राइट? ये पार्टीशंस एक्चुअली, पार्टीशंस जो है, with the help of that we can easily make out how many carpels are present. Right? Can you tell me कैप्सिकम में कितने होंगे? कैप्सिकम की अगर स्लाइस करते हैं तो कितने उसमें हमें पार्टीशंस मिलेंगे? So on the basis of that we can say that how many carpels are present. बोलो शुभ.
Two.
Two.
No, total
Okay.
4 parts.
See, varieties are there. आप tomato में भी देखो. Some of the tomatoes in oblong shape. Some of the tomatoes completely round. Right? So in some of them you get the 2 carpels. In some of them you get the 3 carpels. But what I mean to say over here that these partitions that indicates the number of carpels present in a flower. Ovary actually convert हुआ into the fruit. So ovary में जो है सब fruit में भी आपको दिखेगा. Right? So understand this that if carpels are free from each other, we call apocarpus. And if carpels are many and they are fused with each other, that we call syncarpus. That we call the syncarpus condition, synchona, right? Fused. So apocarpus condition, syncarpus condition. Remember, syncarpus. Just now we have discussed tomato example. One of the example is tomato. Second is mustard. Right? Apocarpus in that example, rose and lotus. Rose and lotus के ovary part का अगर section लेते हैं, then we can understand this. Rose and lotus. Have you ever eaten custard apple? Custard apple, right? In custard apple, the individual fruitlets are there actually. We pick one by one easily. Yes or no? Right? This fruit actually, in that cluster of fruits are there. This is the one ovary. This is the second ovary. This is the third ovary. This is the fourth ovary. Like this, individual. See here, we can say that apocarpus condition. Yes or no? Here, each and every carpels are free from each other. Carpel meaning what? Ovary, style, stigma, right? This ovary converts into ultimately that's a fruit part. If apocarpus condition is there, we can easily pluck individual fruitlets, like in custard apple. But if carpels are fused, ovaries and the other parts are fused with each other, we cannot easily separate them. टोमेटो को हम सेपरेट कर सकते हैं, चलो इसमें ये वन पार्ट ऑफ कार्पेल है, सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ कार्पेल है. लाइक दिस कस्टर्ड एप्पल, ओके, नाइफ से करते दैट इज टोटली डिफरेंट, राइट? सो apocarpus condition and syncarpus condition, carpels are free from each other and carpels are fused to each other. Free example, rose, lotus, and the syn example, mustard and tomato. Remember, after fertilization, ovary converts into fruit, ovule convert into seed. If you have any doubt in this topic still, if you are not clear with apocarpus, syncarpus, I can repeat this again. Tell me. Bolo Shubh.
Ma'am, can you repeat apocarpus?
Apocarpus, yes. Apocarpus in that carpels. Okay. Shubh, carpel तो clear है ना? What is carpel? बोलो.
हाँ.
बोलो क्या होता है? What is carpel? Carpel is made up of what?
Ma'am, ovary, style and stigma.
Ovary, style and stigma, right? Basal part, ovary, style and stigma. Now next, suppose here this is the one carpel, then second, third and fourth. 4 carpels are there in one flower. Right? Individually, we can clearly make out this is the one ovary, style and stigma. This is the second ovary, style and stigma. This is the third ovary, style and stigma. Fourth ovary, style and stigma. Yes or no? Can you make out that 4 style, 4 stigma, 4 ovary? But this thing you cannot make out in case of scene carpus. ये 4 ovaries है, fused with each other. Their style part also fused with each other, and then stigma part like this. बोलिए clear है? This is apo condition. This is sync condition. Right? Clear, Shubh?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next very important topic, that's the placentation. You know the placenta. Can anyone tell me what is placenta? Just now we have discussed. Can anyone tell me what is placenta? Yes, Maitri, go ahead.
Ma'am, the part of the plant that ovules and ovary join.
Part of the flower, basically. Okay. The part of the flower where ovary and ovule join with each other makes a connection we call placenta. Now, आपने actually ये सब देखा है. Have you ever seen in peas this structure? See, only this much, not that entire seed. Have you ever seen this? Right? These are placenta. These are placenta. You know, this is the entire fruit. We call this is the entire fruit. Consider this is the before fertilization is the ovary. Right? In ovary, many seeds are there, or single seed is there. Seed meaning what? Ultimately ovule. Right? So consider this is the individual ovaries are there. Now, in ovary, here many seeds are there, many ovules are there. So one ovule, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, like this. Each ovule has their own placenta. This swollen structures. Right? Here this is a fruit. This is the ovary part. So clear hai? This is the ovary. This one is a placenta and this one is a ovule. These three parts are clear. Right? Now, in different fruits, in different fruits, or we can say the different flowers, right? Ovules attached to the ovary, that remains same. But exactly at which part that ovules attach to the ovary? Right? On the side, on the base, on the topmost part, at where? The positions are different. So that type of study we called placentation. Right? The arrangement of ovules within the ovary, where the placenta is formed in the ovary, arrangement of ovules within the ovary, that study we call placentation. Now, first topic we have learned in calyx corolla, that estivation. Second, now we are going to study that's the placentation. First estivation, second placentation. Properly learn करना, okay? Okay, अब तक का experience है, students have trouble in this topic, two topic. Actually mix कर देते हैं. जो एस्टिवेशन के टाइप्स होते हैं वो प्लेसेंटेशन में चले जाते हैं, प्लेसेंटेशन के एस्टिवेशन में आ जाता है. राइट? आप टेस्ट दो कि तो आपको पता चल ही जाएगा. राइट? चलिए नाउ फर्स्ट टाइप ऑफ प्लेसेंटेशन दैट वी कॉल मार्जिनल प्लेसेंटेशन. नेम सजेस्ट मार्जिनल. कैन यू टेल मी सो प्लेसेंटा कहाँ पे फॉर्म होगा? नेम में ही उसका अरेंजमेंट है. जिया?
Ma'am, on the margin of the fruit.
ओवरी.
Ovary, हाँ.
हम ओवरी ओव्यूल्स कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो रिमेंबर ऑन द मार्जिन्स ऑफ द ओवरी. आप देखो ये पीस है, ग्रीन पीस, तो इसका मार्जिन होगा, यस और नो? सिंगल ओवरी है तो ये दिस इज द मार्जिन पॉइंट. ओवर हियर द प्लेसेंटा इज फॉर्म on which the ovules are born, that we call marginal placentation. All of you first clear this marginal placentation. If you have any doubt in this, you can ask me. So, marginal placentation in that Have you ever open up this? Okay, आपने किया है घर पे ये workout that opening of this pod of green peas. This we call pod actually in common language. Green color के pods को separate करने green peas के. In the two pods are there, right? Like this, 1 and 2. And out of these two, आप अभी करो ना घर पे तब clearly observe करना on one side only that these green peas are attached. Only on one side, right? That side we call ventral side. That is the ventral side. That is the ventral side of this green pea. And on this ventral side, these swollen structures are there that we call ridge shape structure. That we call ridge, swollen structure along the ventral surface, ventral suture. Suture meaning what? Opening. ये आपने तुवेर में भी किया होगा, ग्रीन तुवेर, राइट? उसको भी सेपरेट करें तो ऐसे दो, okay, these two pores are separate. So remember, this one we call ventral suture. Even that चौड़ी, right? उसमें भी होता है ये. So ventral suture of the ovary on which the placenta is formed, and on this placenta ovules are born. बोलिए, clear है? Marginal placentation. Marginal placentation, placenta forms at the margin, but which side? Ventral side. Okay, on the ventral suture where the easily this structure is can open, the ridge swollen structures are developed. Ridge or swollen structures are developed, and on which the ovules are born. That we call marginal placentation. Example, okay, picture से ही पता चल गया, that's a peas. So कौन सी family का ये characteristic feature होगा? Can you tell me? Pea, green peas and others legumes belongs to which family? Kirtan?
Ma'am, Fabaceae.
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 Okay, that family name Fabaceae. जैसे हमने vexillary estivation में किया एक feature, right? Second feature, remember, that's the marginal placentation in the ovary. Right? Now the second type of placentation, which is very easy. That type of placentation we call axile placentation, right? In this axile type of placentation, ये कौन सा एग्जाम्पल है? जील बताओ आप. जील. Speak loudly, properly, जील.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ बोलो, ये कौन सा है? ये क्या है पिक्चर में?
Capsicum.
हाँ, very good, right? Can you make out over here? जो मैं सिंक कार्पस के बारे में हम बात कर रहे थे. This is the one, this is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth. So can you tell me how many carpels are present in this fruit? In this ovary, I can say that. Sakshi.
Ma'am, 4 carpets.
Sakshi, speak loudly.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, बोलो.
Ma'am, 4.
हाँ, correct. 4 carpels are there, right? 4 carpel meaning this thing indicates 4 ovary. ये 1 ovary है, second, third, and this one is 4. If you can make out over here, all are fused with each other, right? All are fused with each other and make a single fruit. बाहर से देखेंगे तो हमें तो एक ही fruit लगने वाला है. But when we take a transverse section, then we can understand it's a syncarpous condition. In that many carpels are there, polycarpellary syncarpous. Now, how this axile placentation is formed? In this, see, this is the one carpel. Simply हम 3 का अगर draw करें, 1 carpel, second carpel, third carpel. So they all are fused. All carpels are fused with each other, they meet at the center, and that center point forms as a placenta. All the carpels fused at this, okay, they fold in a such a way that they meet at the center, and that center point forms develops as a placenta. अब देखो ये center point है यहाँ के ये चारों के. This one develops as a placenta. If you can make out over here, so many seeds are attached. See in this part. Seeds basically what? Ovules. Right? So on this placenta, ovules are born. At the center only. Right? So here we can say that axial placentation, in that placenta is axial and the ovules are attached to it in a multilocular ovary. ये आपके textbook का language है. Right? First, in simple language, I have explained you that carpels are there. All carpels are fused in a such a way that they meet at the center, and that center point behaves as a placenta. Now, what is multilocular condition? Multilocular condition meaning over here, this is the one locule, second locule, third locule, and the fourth locule. Locule meaning chamber. Now, just imagine that कि आपका ये रूम है, right? This is the entire fruit. आप रूम में अगर पार्टीशन कर देते हो तो कितने लोग चैम्बर्स हो जाएंगे? 2, right? So यहाँ पे भी ये जो प्लेसेंटा डेवलप करने के लिए फ्यूज्ड होता है. So ultimately this entire fruit is divided into this many locules, right? जैसे टोमेटो में भी होता है सेम. बोलिए क्लियर है? लोक्यूल, लोक्यूल मीनिंग चैम्बर. Meat will lands on region. Anyone with not clear this? बोलिए जिल.
मैम मेरे को एक डाउट है, ये होलो क्यों होता है? मतलब जैसे टोमेटो में मतलब लिक्विड होता है, भले बीच में होते हैं तो इसमें लिक्विड क्यों नहीं होता? अगर ऐसा होलो क्यों होता है फुल?
ये भी juice, see, that we will study in the fruit part. Okay, that we will study in the fruit part. That fruit wall is divided into different types, so we will study at that time, right? So axial placentation, remember